It's the new Red Green Show! And now, here's the man who changed the face of television by giving it a fat loop and a black eye, your host, my Uncle Red Green!
Thank you very much. Thank you, appreciate it. Got some really good news this week up the lodge.
Oh, I am so totally excited, Uncle Red.
Fine, that's fine, Harold. Yeah, this week we're going to have the very first ever Possum Lodge inflated hip waiter contest.
What? No, I'm talking about the fact that, a big American television network is mildly interested in our show.
What?
Yeah, oh yes, how true. One of the big three. Yeah, they might pick us up. You could be famous. The network executives think that you're very quirky.
I'm not quirky, Harold. Anyway, the bunch of guys are going to put on their hip waders, pack them full of dry ice, and as soon as the CO2 turns to a gas, they start to whoop, out they go. And whoever gets the biggest diameter without blowing them up wins. See, I'm not quirky.
Right, yeah, right.
This week's episode, we got a real surprise for you. You think that's it? Well, you're wrong. You think that's it? No, that's not it either. We're getting close, but that's not it either. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a great big hint. Well, I'm going to win the first annual Possum Lodge inflated hip waders contest. Just better make sure I haven't got any blisters. You don't want a weak spot in there, by golly. She lets go at full pressure and blow you right across the lake, I tell you that. Yeah. Junior Singleton, he put his on, and to test him, he poured in a 2-4 of the light beer, let her fizz around in there. And
Excuse me, Uncle Red. It's just that 2-4 is local slang. And if we want to get a big network deal, we must have to tailor the show a little bit that way, So can you say, like, case instead of 2-4? Okay?
You told me I wouldn't have to change the show, Harold.
Oh, no, that changed. Never changed. Oh, no. The network execs, they think you're quirky. Keep the quirk. Just tailor it a bit that way. Tailor.
All right. Okay, so Junior poured a case of beer into his hip wader, and it was really cold. It was almost freezing. It was like 1 or 2 degrees, and it was really...
See, not correct. Sorry. Is that like Celsius?
Yeah.
Well, it's just that, 1 or 2 degrees Celsius might confuse our American viewers. Because they still use Fahrenheit. So can you use Fahrenheit? Because Fahrenheit, it doesn't change the story. Oh, no, yeah, see, it works for me. Yeah.
Now, wait a sec, Harold. It took me 12 years to change over. I'm not going to change back.
Oh, no, not change. Never change. No. Just say Fahrenheit. Just say Fahrenheit.
Let me tell you something, Harold, all right? I love the Americans. Like, I'm really happy the Americans are watching our show. But I'm not going to change my tune now, okay? My tune happens to be Oh Canada, all right?
That's wonderful. That's fantastic. I just thought I might mention at this point in time and at this particular juncture that American TV stars get $50,000 an episode.
All right, well, my new tune is I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy. In honor of moving to the networks, we decided to add a little more violence to the show. So Bill's going to do some boxing. He's sponsored by the No Tell Motel. I think he actually took that as a free kind of a sample thing, which they... Anyway, we got ourselves into pretty good shape for the fight, and I think we were ready, I mean, not that I really do a lot of boxing, but we worked ourselves into, we were pretty firm, pretty hard body. Well, okay, we were a little tired at this point, but you get a chance to rest. Where is he? Oh boy. Careful there. Easy. All right. We'll be back when Bill learns the ropes, all right?
Okay, this is the big one. The grand prize is for a truckload of stuff we picked up at the side of the highway. Mr. Humphrey, you have 30 seconds to get my uncle to say this.
Sax. guy named Georgie O'Brien, whose money was all we spent. He tried to buy whatever he could, and whatever he couldn't need rent. The poor fool went bankrupt so many times he was down to his very last chance when he got hired on by the government as an advisor to the Department of Finance. You know, if this network deal comes through, I'm probably gonna have to do a lot of traveling. Promotional trips, personal appearances, avoiding relatives, that kind of thing. I'll tell you one thing, I don't want to be walking around carrying about 40 suitcases and a lot of weight on them and so on. So I thought I'd take this week in Handyman Corner to show you how the handy traveler packs a suitcase. All right, first of all, you got your bag of toiletries. You know, you got your shampoo and your soap and your mouthwash and your deodorant, your foot powder and so on. Well, you don't need that stuff. All right, you're a traveler, you're on the road. People expect you to smell a bit off. All right, now shoes. I mean, shoes are nice, but they're heavy and they take up a lot of space. So I say, get yourself some tin snips. Just cut the shoe right where the uppers are meeting the sole. I don't know whose shoes these are, but I'm sure they'll thank me. Done. All right, now all you have to do is just take one pair of sandals with you, and then every day you can wear a different pair of shoes, or at least look like it, by just putting the upper half over the sandals. So you got your formal, you got your running shoe, you have your semi-casual, and probably the most popular, the casual. And what it allows you to do is to throw all the soles and heels away. All right, now you can start packing all your clothes, your shirts, your pants, your jackets, whatever. And remember, one pair of socks and underwear for every week you're going to be away. Now, I know hotels have their own towels, but they just don't seem to dry as well as they should, so I like to bring my own. Same thing with sheets. I don't want to be sleeping on something that 8,000 strangers have already slept on, or whatever. I feel the same way about hotel pillows. I just don't like them as much as my own. Don't know whether it's the smell or the feel, or maybe they're just not as sanitary as they need to be. So I like to bring my own. And I can say the same thing about hotel mattresses. Too flat, too smooth. I like to bring my own. But you know, Bernice is probably not going to be coming with me on any of these trips, so actually, I only need half a mattress. Okay, but how do we get the suitcase shut? Technology. A few C-clamps, some other clamps, and a come-along. We'll get her all closed up. But it's going to take me a little while to horse this baby down, so why don't we get back to the show, and I'll call you when I'm ready. Stay tuned. Buzz is wired, but his plane isn't.
And now, let's return to the mirth and mayhem of those wacky guys up at Possum Lodge with my uncle, your host, Red Green.
What's that all about?
It's not me, Uncle Red. It's the network. You know, if we want an American audience, we got to keep this thing moving some pace. You know, neat, eh?
I don't care about that stuff, Harold. I want to... Oh, you made me forget what I was going to talk about.
That's okay. Relax. We got cue cards.
Cue cards? Since when?
Since now. I mean, you just can't come out here and blab. It's got to be tightly scripted and network approved. Okay,
when the gods are impaling their hog woofers. While the gays are informing their hip wafers. All right. While the guys are inflating their hip waders, let's have a little visit from our special guest, George Clooney, star of the network series ER, aboard his fishing yacht. Talk about luxury. Oh, Harold, I don't want to do this. I got the hip wading contest going on out there.
well, it's just, you know, it's the network. You know, they feel that the hip wading contest isn't what you'd call,
What?
entertaining. So,
Harold, are you kidding me? I got 20 guys out there packing their shorts full of dry ice. If that's not entertainment, I don't know what it is.
the polite term is quirky.
Got kind of a special feature with Buzz here this week. Kind of a hobby thing he's got going.
You betcha, Red. Model airplane flying is like sweeping the nation, and is it any wonder, right? Because, I mean, even if your license is under suspension, you can still get out and enjoy the thrill of aviation. Whoa! Look at that!
Boy, oh boy. Now, how far can you get one of these things to go, Buzz?
You know, I don't know. It's in the instructions. I didn't read them. Whoa!
Whose plane is this?
That's mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a little wussy for me, don't you think? So, like, I ripped the guts out of it, and I put it in my plain beauty.
You mean you're flying a full-size plane with radio controls?
Oh, here she comes. Whoa! Look at that beauty!
Wow.
Man, look at that turn.
That's nice.
Isn't that cool?
Flies better without you in it, Buzz.
It does, isn't it? Man!
Wow, that is great. Look at that.
Flying straight.
Wow.
Watch me say hi. See if I can say hello.
Oh,
Isn't
man.
that cool?
Now, how do you slow her down for landing, Buzz?
You know, I have no idea. I didn't read up on that part. Give me that a second.
Oh, Buzz.
Connect solenoid 4A to channel 5.
Buzz.
5. Oh, great. So how's that going to help me land?
Buzz, you got a problem here.
Not now, Red. I'm trying to figure out how to bring my plane down.
I don't think you have to worry about that anymore.
Oh.
Put it in there. Close her up, close her up, close her up. And there we go. See? You can take whatever you want as long as you know how to pack it right. Now all I gotta do is get these clamps off of here. And I got so much stuff with me that wherever I go, it'll be just like home. So remember, if the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. So long. All right, I may have put a little too much stuff in there. I may have to repack. Uh-oh. I think she's gonna blow. Yeah, looks just like home.
My mama always said, Buzz, life is like a box of chocolates. So pig out!
The Possum Lodge inflated a hip waiter contest has begun, and already 5 guys are out of the running. 6 guys. 6 guys out of the running, man. And I'll tell you, when those hip waders go, that rubber snaps, leaves a welt you can light matches on, doesn't it? Harold, what is with you?
Well, what do you mean?
You're dressed funny.
I'm just trying to look nice for the network.
That's too bad, Harold, you know, because there's only 40 guys now left in the contest. $39. You know, it's the hip waiters. Some of them are real garbage. There's this one brand.
Oh, correct. Well, excuse me. Don't mention which brand name is the cheapest, please, because you might be offending a potential network sponsor. Aww.
Harold, I don't think that many hip waiter companies, you know, advertise on network television.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, well, the safer we get, the sorrier we sound.
Come on, Brett, please. This American network deal's a big thing. Look, what about Michael J. Fox? He's a Canadian who made it big in Hollywood. And so's Jason Priestley. And what about Keanu Reeves? I could be the next Keanu Reeves.
Well, what about me?
Well, you too. You could be, Mary Pickford.
Meanwhile, back at the boxing ring, Harold was helping Bill. Oh, boy. Harold was helping Bill get his gloves on and everything. We're in the big squared circle, you know. Oh, boy. Boy, this is taking a little bit of time, but luckily I brought some way of filling in the patient weight there. That's very nice. Okay, so getting the helmet on. Boxing's a lot safer than it used to be, you know, but still not totally safe. And that 9 will go on that. That 9 will go on the yeah, over there, or on the 10. Okay, that's good. And now with the safety thing, the safety equipment, they got the mouth guard and everything, so you don't have to worry about your teeth getting damaged or driven down your throat or up into your nose. Oh boy. All right, or you don't have to worry about your gums getting badly bruised, I guess, in Bill's case. All right with that? All right. And Harold will just get, ooh, yuck. Harold will just get rid of, let's see, put the pail back. All right. That's nice teeth. But you think of the, just hang on a minute, they'll be ready. You think of the tradition of boxing, you know, there's a lot of dignity to the sport, a lot of tradition, and a lot of pomp and circumstance, and you think of the greats, you know, the Muhammad Ali's, the Joe Louis, and you're just proud. You're proud to be a part of this sport that has brought so much honor to a great many athletic people, and it's just, I don't know, there's something almost spiritual about it. You know, it's boring though at times. But you stay tuned, because the main bout is coming up later. And don't forget, we got a surprise, and obviously a disappointment. As you can see, the Possum Lodge inflated hip waiter contest is into the home stretch, and I do mean stretch. We're down to the final 4 guys.
Excuse me, Uncle Red. People? Final 4 people? You know, it's just the network feels that, you know, referring to all the guys as guys is a little bit, you know, sexist.
Well, they are guys, Harold.
Well, can't you just call them people?
Not with a straight face, no.
Well, you know, it's just we don't want to offend all the women out there. We don't want them to feel excluded, you know, so maybe just not be so sexist.
Well, Harold, nobody's excluded here. Possum Lodge is open to all races, colors, creeds, and sexes. It's just, for some reason, women don't seem to enjoy doing things like inflating hip waders, you know? It's just the way it is, so all we get is guys.
Well, no, see, that is sexist.
No, that is reality.
Well, it's just, okay, well, network television is not reality, is it, Aunt Bernice?
What?
Stay tuned to the Red Green Show for more great fun.
Oh. Who are you?
I'm Bernice.
That's my wife's name. Harold? She's Bernice?
Yes, I am. And we're gonna have lots of zany adventures, aren't we, dear?
Well, if you can clear it with my real wife, I'm willing to give it a try. All right, we finally got this boxing match underway, and I have a little different technique than Bill has, as you can see. He's more into the bob and weave, and bob and weave, and bob, 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 and weave, weave. And I just kind of... He telegraphs a lot of his punches, Bill, and he actually can mail them to you. They get there, and it's so slow. What is all this, Bill? What are you doing? Oh, hey, wait, hey, time out, time out, time out, except for you. I'm kidding. All right, relax. I figure, let's get Harold. Harold, you'll be fine. Harold will fight Bill. No glasses, Bill. That's dangerous. You can't have a guy fighting with glasses. You never hit a guy with glasses, and I want to make sure Bill gets hit. So I put them over there. I thought that was safe enough, but... Okay, where you go, boys? Where you go? Oh, Harold, come on. Oh, you big wuss. No, Bill, what I'm realizing now is that Bill really does have a vision problem. What are you doing over there, Bill? Bill, that's not... Oh, I see. No, that's not Harold. That's not Harold. That's just a pail, for gosh sakes. Oh, my. Yeah. So he's the big winner, huh? Well, you're the big winner, huh? Never had a knockout before? There's one. Way to go, Harold.
Welcome to the expert portion of the show. And on this week's expert portion of the show, we have 2 experts, one being my Uncle Red, and of course, the other being water taxi captain Mr. Hap Shaughnessy. This week's letter goes as follows. Dear experts, what is the greatest rock and roll band ever? Easy, R.E.M.
No, Harold, I'll tell you, the greatest band ever, Canadian band, the Guess Who.
I don't know who.
Now, personally, I'd have picked the Rolling Stones, but since I was once part of their band, I guess the Stones shouldn't count.
Part of the band, would you do chauffeur them around once, or?
No. Played lead guitar for a few months. When Keith Richards was too ill, you know, with his...
Didn't the age difference get in the way at all, Mr. Shaughnessy?
No, they weren't that much older than me.
Oh.
Then afterwards, when Keith would go up to his room, I'd have to take care of all those women who wanted to meet him. The gropies. That was a good job, though. $350 a night. I tell you, I would have paid him twice that much.
Oh, wait a minute. What have we got here? Oh, for gosh sakes, guitar. There you go, Hap. Play us a little Rolling Stones music.
Are you trying to embarrass me in front of my fans, Red?
No, just trying to get a little satisfaction. We have a winner in the inflated hip waiter contest, and obviously it isn't me. I got her up to full pressure, and then I made the mistake of sitting on my car keys. Now all I got is this rubber kilt.
That's great, Uncle Red. So, what did we learn from this week's episode?
Who the heck are you?
I'm Harold. Your nephew? Your network-approved nephew.
Oh, well, golly, maybe this is working out all right after all. Yeah, all right, Harold, here's what I learned. Never hold an inflated hip waiter contest right next to a game of lawn darts.
And I've learned that if you tell a lie, the only person you hurt is yourself. And you know, Uncle Red, it's the worst kind of hurt.
Oh, no, it isn't.
Cut, whoa, hey, cut, whoa. That's not working, Uncle Red.
I'm not making any more changes to the show, Harold.
No, don't worry. There won't be any more changes. The network isn't interested in you anymore.
Why not?
They finally watched an episode.
I'm gone.
I'm history too. Come on.
Wow. Okay, Uncle Red, maybe you don't get a network time slot, but you get me back.
Kind of a good news, bad news thing, is that what you're saying?
One of those being good news and one being bad news.
That's the way I see it, yeah.
Meeting time.
Yeah, you go ahead, Harold. I'll be right down.
Okay. Yeah.
What a day. My wife is watching. I'll be coming straight home after the meeting, and I'll tell you one thing. That wife that the network gave me wasn't half the woman that you are, in age or weight. Or sense of humor, right, Bernice? Laugh it up. To the rest of you, thanks for watching. On behalf of myself and Harold and the whole non-network gang up here at Possum Lodge, keep your stick on the ice.